Alright, so I just wanted to let you know what I'm up to today. I'm starting a little mini nuke cell builder. Randy Oliver gave the idea. The gist of it is this: you put a couple frames of larvae in the colony with maybe some pollen. I don't know that Randy recommended pollen, but I'm going to put pollen in there. And just what he's looking for is a brood frame that has some larvae transitioning. Still, it's open. Still, maybe not eggs, but open larvae. And just so you can have the nurse bees migrating to that location, because that's where you're going to put your queen cells that you're going to graft. So essentially what I'm doing here on this one is I'm setting up a little mini cell builder. I'm going to pack it out. I'm taking one colony. I'm going to shake pretty much all the bees in there. And whatever does not belong to this colony, or what? Let me rephrase that. Whatever is not a flyer, a forager bee, is going to fly back to the other location. So for right now, this is going to be an open cell builder colony, and we're going to give it a try. I'm only hoping to get maybe 10 cells from it at the most. I'm going to graft 20, and see what happens. So anyway, just giving you a heads up. I don't have a cameraman, so I don't know how much really good footage I'm going to get for you, but I'm going to try to get some. All right, thanks. All right, so first thing I did is I went in, I found the queen, I separated the queen on a frame, and then I brought all the frames and shook them all out over here and put a lot of birds into flight, or a lot of bees into flight. And they're about 40 yards the other way, the colony. So all these bees will fly back over there into their colony, which I reduced. It was 3 boxes. I reduced it to 2 boxes. I tightened it up a bit since they're, as you can see, quite depleted in bees. So I have a food frame on the outside. I have capped brood with a little bit of older larvae. Same thing on this frame here. And then I've got a frame of pollen and honey that I'm going to try to slip in now. And then I'm going to put a little sugar on them, button them up a little bit, let them know that they're queenless for a couple hours, and then I'm going to graft. All right. Okay, so we're going to go in and see how many queen cells that we took. So this is my first try, my first go. I wasn't expecting anything, so I grafted 20 cells. If I got 10, I'd be ecstatic. If I got 5, I'd probably be pretty happy. So. Pollen patty. Trying to be kind of gentle with the girls. So let's see what we got here. I see 1, 2, 3. I might have to smoke them down here. Let's try this. I see 3 on the bottom. one. This one here. Here. Two. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to try to brush them off. I don't want to, never done this before, but I don't want to damage the cells either, you know. So I got 1, 2, 3 on the bottom so far? Only 3 on the bottom it took. There's 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 cells that made it. You know what? I'm going to take that. Tell you the truth, I'll take that. Alright. So we're going to button it back up. Now the question is, what do you do with this? I could leave this, let them draw out the cells, and that probably would be no problem. But the problem is we have virgin queens flying right now, so there's a chance that a virgin queen would find this colony very inviting because it's queenless. So I think what we're going to end up doing is take it, put it right back on the colony we got all the bees from, because they're the ones probably need it most. And then what we'll do is we'll put an excluder underneath this, between that box, and then we'll let them raise it out. We'll come back in, I don't know, 9 days, 8, 9 days, pull the queen cells from them and make nukes up. So anyway, I'm going to call that a success. Take care. Alright, now I'm actually just going to add them right back to their original box. So this colony was depleted. It was 3 boxes, 3 5-frame boxes of bees. I shook every bee into this box, so almost every nurse bee that was in here, except for the ones that were on the frame with the queen, were in this box here. So actually now, a couple days later, we're going to add them back in and boost this colony up. The other thing we're going to do too, well, I think for right now we'll just leave them because there's a couple of empty frames in here. We can let them fill those up with nectar. We could also add a super on top. Probably wouldn't hurt. I might do that, but at this point right now, we're just going to add all these nurse bees back into this colony above a queen excluder, and they'll finish out those cells for us, okay? All these guys are going to be really appreciative of the extra help. All right, here we go. So if you're not sure why we're using the queen excluder, we're using the queen excluder because there's a queen in here. She's in one of these 2 boxes, and if she detects queen cells up here, she will go up there and destroy all those queen cells, and then we don't want them to do that. So we're gonna just let this colony raise these queens now. Now it's technically a finisher colony, and we'll come back probably in about a week and check and see how nice the queen cells are at that point. So anyway, we'll post that up when it comes up. So that's it. Take care.